lane, and your Earth Spirit also hanging around. Like, I think you look at them like they're two pit bulls or something, but I mean, Spirit Breaker will win that fight for sure. And okay, Lone Druid.
Like getting that mechanism up, trying to join these fights and get as many ion shells out as you can.
Oh god, here we go. Already it begins here. Level 1 fight going to be breaking out right now as Noya does charge forward, bumps back for FNG. The Spirit Siphon damage on Rise, but look at Ace, he's got all that damage for G. No Fear's actually going to get the first blood, finishing off the Bane first, but Danish Bears are going to be happy to take down the mid laner and get a follow-up here for FNG. Ace will not get the last hit on that. Noya gets a double kill, and they're not done there yet. Look at this, Virtus.pro, oh, Fairy Fire keeps paying one alive, but the Orb of Venom on No Fear will help slow him down and help. So as they kind of roll through this top lane here, hoping for maybe a dive on Aloha Dance, the rest of Virtus.pro are going to be quickly responding in the bottom lane. That will be without an exorcism though. Top lane, Sleep, Sunstrike will hit. Charge on in, will body bump Aloha Dance back a bit more, and Rise will be there to slap him down one extra time. And now they're going to follow it up with a tier 2, but as mentioned previous, Virtus.pro are also making their own move for their own tier 2 here in the bottom lane. How is the momentum going in this game, really, and who do you think it's favoring at the moment? Is it Danish Bears, who still have quite the build-up to go for?
Oh,
or,
as long as they don't lose Ace.
Yeah, they might lose Ace, though. Who's to travel, nice to have, but he gets the mech heal. I don't think it's going to be enough. Hester Joe tries to assist, but now the rest of the Bears are going to be rolling in. This Magnetize continues to be refreshed here from No Fear. He has all the stones committed for it now. And G, going to be Bean script here, but you're right, the sustain power between the urn, between the mech, the Danish Bears continue to stay alive and keep...
G, there's no towers. Look how far away the reinforcements are.
He tries to get the silence off. Nice quick urn, or not urn, Yule will stop the Spirit Charge. And now Ace could be focused up. They get a good sleep. Stackstorm's going to be dropped. They're going to be able to burst down G, but here comes No Fear. Set up with a Magnetize, but it's going to be split between the 4, and he's got some stones to drop here. They will be able to burst down No Fear, but can the Magnetize finish off Ace? They give him an urn, but it's not going to be good enough. And G fishes him off with the Thunder Strike. Penguin, though, with a killing spree as he gets the follow-up kill onto Yoku. FNG is going to be able to make it away in the back of a TP.
Glorious vacuums.
Yeah. You know, as mentioned in the draft, this isn't like your Slardar where you can like casually move in with a crush and move back and reset. Ace though caught under stack. There's a vacuum wall. They will bump him back, but the Sunstrike will help follow it up. But No Fear goes right into the Magnetize, and they try their best to defuse the situation. G goes into Yule, Spirit Siphon, and Hester Joe will be down. A 1-for-1 trade. Ace also magnetizes hit, and No Fear with a double. I mean, there is the setup. This is already out. Tier 3's in trouble, Montax. This is bad for Danish Bears. This could be a swift 2-game series at this rate.
That's just like play right there. I mean, the Stackstorm, yeah, kind of whiffs there, but the zones have to fight enough that he understands from No Fear that they're going to have to blink. So he just slaps the Magnetize on them. Darkseer can't help with the Spirit Breaker, Invoker can't do anything with his new Blink Dagger, and you're just sitting on 4k gold and nothing between the two heroes. And they just bring, like, they were losing G in the backlines. He was extremely low just from Noya going in.
Oh, Noya charges in, and he's stuck on the other side of a convenient kinetic field that was played out by FNG. And that hands into another feed. Oh, Dance will move in, and while the Yoku combo moves out here. Uh-oh, they spotted Rise. Silence, Crit, Force, he's done for sure. Bane will go down, and he will not be involved in, oh god, Danish Bears, they're going to be throwing themselves into what could be the final fight of this game here. Jump in commitment, Noya already going to be shredded apart by G. Ace now stunned up. This will just lead to Virtus.pro taking the win in the fight with a triple kill on G. This is not good for Bears. Committing so much they can't even get that first life. I think this might be their last dying breath of a fight right now. A return from the dead. Noya charges in quickly to be silenced up. Now Spirit Siphon's out. G self-fuels to suck up the damage, and now a Magnetize will roll forward from No Fear. Virtus.pro bulldoze their way into the Bear Cave, get their tier 3, and still continue to have G just be the sieging unit while he's got that Aegis here, and they can't stop that Death Prophet, man. They'll end up taking down the Bane. But here comes Ace, healed up from the fountain, moving in, sucking up the damage, racing back once more. Pops up the new Vortex. There's a vacuum, there's a combo coming out. Is it going to be good enough? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Aloha Dance still ends up walking with another. Gets a double. Yoku gets the Mega. And with that, it looks like they'll finally be able to move in. And they, yeah, at the end of the day, the raid boss still lives with just its first life. They couldn't even take the Death Prophet down. Danish Bears will drop this series to Virtus.pro 0-2. Props to Virtus.pro with this win. They will now face Vega in the grand final.
I mean, you see why that ban came up in there with the claim. Thinking, all right, they have no nukes. They have no way that they can actually try and finish off this deck. Yeah, they can stun her up, they can do whatever they'd like, but we're gonna get a couple of kills coming out here. Back to make sure that everything stays okay for G. They just couldn't play times. I feel like she was down to almost